Hey guys, it's Dom. I'm back at it with another one of these updates on the comics and everything else of the sort. But before I get into that, I do want to make a quick note for a couple of mini announcements, if you want to call them, on my channel. I promise this is not an April Fool's joke, because that is when this video is being uploaded. So do not be alarmed if stuff is different, because yeah, I promise I'm not playing any pranks on you. So couple of things, the first of which is that I do have 2 interviews that are coming out in the next couple of days. One of them is with a cool now friend of the channel and somebody who I've already talked to last year, and he is going to be back. I guess there is a hint there. Every single arc that they are working on, they will return. So maybe that's a little bit of a tease. But I also got another interview coming out this Thursday or Friday, depending on my upload schedule. Just trying to get all of that out there. But I also do want to make a quick note. I do have a video that is coming out next Monday that I have been in the pan working on for the last 3 months, trying to figure out how to structure it, how to script it. I want to thank one person in particular I reached out to. They know who they are. They helped out tremendously with this. And I am just going to say that this video is going to definitely be, I was talking earlier this year about the direction of my channel. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, well, I am personally interested in, be on the lookout for that. The video is going to come out next Monday. At least that is when the editing should be finished there. So be on the lookout for it. But nonetheless, let's get into all the updates. All right, the first of these books is Hornsby and Halo number 5. This is coming out on the 2nd of April instead of the 26th of March. I guess maybe a little bit late of notice for that. Next up, we do have Rockefellers number 5. This is coming out now on the 30th of April instead of the 16th of April. Next up, we got Department of Truth number 30. This is going to come out on the 28th of May instead of the 23rd of April, which is a 1-month jump, and the same can be said for issue 31, which is now coming out on the 25th of June instead of the 30th of April. The 32nd issue of Department of Truth is now coming out on the 23rd of July instead of the 25th of June. All right, next up we got a couple of collected editions to talk about for Image. Lady Mechanica is being pushed to the 16th of April. Room Volume 2 by Duggan is now being pushed to the 20th of August instead of the 6th of August. Lego Ninjago Shatterspin trade paperback is now coming out on the 7th of May instead of the 30th of April. Proof Compendium trade paperback is coming out on the 4th of June instead of the 14th of May. Gunsmith Cats Omnibus Volume 3 is being pushed to the 23rd of September instead of the 5th of August. Next up, we got Youngblood Vault Edition Volume 1. It's probably going to stay in the vault for a while. This is now coming out on the 30th of July instead of the 30th of April. A couple of boom delays, the first of which is Something is Killing the Children, issue number 42, which is being pushed to pushed a week to the 28th of May instead of the 21st of May. And in that same manner, 43 is of that, same sort, is now coming out on the 2nd of July instead of the 25th of June. Tomb Raider Colossal Collection Volume 1. This big old library edition is now coming out on the 1st of July instead of the 24th of June for all you Tomb Raider fans out there. Alright, so a couple of Marvel single issue delays, the first of which is NYX by the Hive Mind. The last issue of the run is now being pushed to the 30th of April instead of the 23rd of April. Alright, a couple of DC delays, the first of which is Batman issue number 6 of the 89 Echoes miniseries. Again, another pushback, this time to the 14th of May instead of the 9th of April. Looney Tunes Catch That Wascally Wabbit is now coming out on the 10th of June instead of the 20th of May. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, Who Killed Jimmy Olsen, the deluxe edition, now coming out on the 15th of July instead of the 17th of June, so a month delay there. Batman 89 Echoes, because of the subsequent delays, this hardcover is now being pushed to the 26th of August instead of the 17th of June. Suicide Squad, the New 52 Omni, got a week delay this time. This is now coming out on the 6th of May instead of the 29th of April. And Justice 2 is now coming out on the 27th of May instead of the 20th of May for all the Omni collectors out there. Deceased is also being pushed 2 weeks in, it is now coming out on the 1st of July instead of the 17th of June. A couple of Marvel delays on the horizon, the first of which is Marvel Masterworks Spectacular Spidey, volume number 8, coming out now on the 6th of May instead of the 22nd of April. Next up, we got the Aliens Epic Collection Original Years, volume 3. This is now coming out on the 18th of November instead of the 4th of November. We've also got a couple of omnibus delays, the first of which is Annihilation. This is going to come out now on the 6th of May instead of the 22nd of April. Silver Surfer Return to the Spaceways Omnibus. This is now coming out on the 20th of May instead of the 22nd of April. And last but not least, we do have the Doom 2099 and Fantastic Four 2099 Omnibus being pushed to the 17th of June instead of the 6th of May. There are also a couple of price updates and also some other things that people have been telling me or asking me about in terms of which one is correct. Is it the original solicitation or is it the price that we see on Lunar, Penguin Random House, etc. I'll go into that in just a bit. The first of which is a price raise for the Authority Omnibus Volume 2 hardcover. This is now $175 instead of $125. I suppose with all of the DC wins that we are getting, I have to get their fix in somewhere, so we are getting a $50 push-up in terms of this, but a recommendation, I suppose, from me on that note. There are also a couple of downsizes that I would like to talk about. The first of which is Shade the Changing Man by Peter Milligan and Chris Bachalo Omnibus Volume 1 is now 992 pages instead of 1424, and we also have a subsequent and correlated price discount on this now, $125 instead of $150. I think that they were a little bit over-emphasizing or overbearing with the first solicitation for this. We have seen this book fluctuate in terms of price, page count, and also the contents. We're also probably going to see the contents getting sliced in half. I will expect that the first 25 or 30 issues will be in Omni 1. Omni 2 will have the rest of the run because that is just a very hefty Omni. And honestly, it would have been pretty cool to see them put that all in one, but this was a volume 1 from the rebrand, and when it got officially solicited on Lunar distribution, we saw that this had a $150 price count on top of having most of the run in that omnibus. The public contents, as far as the changes are concerned, are not here, and this is just what I am reporting. Again, we're probably going to see a slice of this book. It's unfortunate that we didn't get the notification on this, but at least for those who might have pre-ordered this at the $150 price range, you will be getting a heftier discount as far as a $125 is concerned, or wherever you pre-order your books. So that is something at least to be happy about. The two books that I would like to talk about in terms of the discrepancies are Batman by Tom King, Omnibus Volume 1, and another Batman Omni that I will get to in a minute. Omnibus Volume 1, I have seen people say like, oh, this is $150. Okay, it's only $150 in the DC Connect issues, and if those of you might be at home maybe asking like, what's DC Connect? DC Connect is in total the nice little PDFs or the little magazines that tell you, hey, these are the books that are coming out for that specific solicited or pre-order month. Now, these aren't 100% right all the time, and as you guys might know, stuff fluctuates all the time, and every single time, and this is another one of those debates that we can talk about in terms of the digital and trying to keep everything updated. You cannot change something once it is embellished in print. You have to go back and reprint it, or you have to fix whatever that error is. Unfortunately, one of the errors was in that DC Connect issue that listed Batman by Tom King Omnibus Volume 1 to be $150. I'm here to report that it is only $125 as per Lunar distribution, as that is the carrier of DC Comics and what the model and brand is as far as this is the right price range for this. It's super weird. I know it feels weird saying it, but it is $125. We also are going to get a price decrease by 8 pages. It's funny because the moment that they changed the page count, they also changed the price from $150 to $125. So as of right now, as of this video, as of the 1st of April, and I promise again, this is not an April Fool's joke, this is a $125 omnibus. You should not be paying $150 retail or whatever the discounts there are or thereof the 150 are in total. This is $125. Next up, we do have Detective Comics by Mariko Tamaki for the Omnibus. This is a price clarification and not a price change. Again, this is one of those Omnis that was listed as $150. $125 on Lunar distribution, along with Penguin Random House. They have to keep toe in toe. Penguin Random House obviously being the bigger book distributor, Lunar distribution being DC's distributor. So for those again wondering which one is the correct one, as of this video, it is $125. Do not stray away from that price point. Again, these things change, but as of today, as of what we have on Lunar and as of what we have on DC, that is the price range for this specific omnibus. Next up, we got Rogue the Savage Land trade paperback getting a bump up to $19.99 instead of $17.99. It's the same price count, page count, whatever you want to call it. It is the same issues, the 5-issue series. It is also the same page count, so nothing fluctuating there. Next up, we got Incredible Hulk by Philip Kennedy Johnson, Volume 5, God's Drink Blood. This is going to be $19.99 now instead of $15.99, 144 pages instead of 112 pages, collecting Incredible Hulk issues 20 to 24. This is Birds of Prey, Volume 3 by Kelly Thompson, Bird Undercover, $17.99 now instead of $19.99 coming out. No content change, nothing of the sort, just a price change there. All right, some impromptu recording because some other updates happened. The first of which is that the Strikeforce Morituri Omnibus is now being pushed to the 1st of June instead of the 13th of May. Poison Ivy Volume 5 got a $5 markup on the standard size hardcover and the $2 markup on the trade paperback, so $29.99 instead of $24.99 and $19.99 instead of $17.99 respectively. And then DC Horror Presents Creature Commandos is now being pulled down to $17.99 instead of $19.99. And last but not least, we got the terrific Teacups hardcover by Rick Remender, now coming out as $24.99 instead of $29.99.
If you haven't yet, check out our website, comicreleases.com, my and Webhead's love letter to comics, a hotspot where you can finally figure out what's coming out, when, from what place. Our unique upcoming website tracker in the Collected Editions tab makes sure that you're on top of every single collected edition coming out on the market with release date updates to the minute, from the tiniest graphic novels to the giant Generator Deluxe hardcovers as large as an absolute. Our unique spreadsheet not only gives out the most accurate information out there, but our format also filters and ensure that you can find your books as quickly as possible. The tracker also gives out links to domestic and international retailers so that you can purchase your comic books at the snap of a finger. We are also proud to host monthly solicitations as per given by the publishers that generously send us information to give to you all. From the Ultimate Universe to the creator-loved Oceans and Universes, we specialize in giving you the most readable format of solicitations without any of the annoying advertisements. If you also donate to our Patreon at just $2 a month, which is less than a coffee at Starbucks, you will receive access to a special watch list dedicated to individually tracking items that are on your wish list, past or present. Place in your tracking number and make sure that these books also not only come in safe, you can even put in special comments on these as well. On top of that, your name will also show up at the end of every single Dom of X video creates as a huge thank you. That is comicreleases.com. For more information, check this out down in the description. If you also want to contact me or Webhead, check the contact forms down in the description or email me down in the description.
But hopefully, like, the little talk I had there kind of cleared up as far as the questioning and concerns are on those specific omnibuses. That's going to be it for me. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're going to be picking any of these up or if any of these delays affected you in the slightest. It's a weird time to be a comic book fan, but hopefully I'm here to help steer clear with the ship. If you guys have any questions, feel free to talk to me down below or shoot me up or ask me in the comment section down below. That's going to be it for me. I'm Dom of X. You be you. Take care. Dominate the day wherever you go.